narrated by me. Chapter 1, The Beginning. Today's story is about a lost episode of one of my favorite Playhouse Disney shows, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. I think it's safe to say everyone has heard of that show. It's the most popular Playhouse Disney/Disney Junior show in the world. But if somehow you didn't know, this show is about Mickey Mouse and his friends who own a clubhouse and solve problems and go on adventures together. Now with that out of the way, let me tell you my story. It all started when we got home after spending the day at Chuck E. Cheese for my little brother's birthday. As I was about to open the door to my house, I noticed a box in the front step with my name on it. It was the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse DVDs I had ordered a week ago to watch with my brother. I opened the package, and inside were 5 different MMC DVDs. The 5th DVD was one I had never seen before. The DVD cover featuring Mickey and Toodles in front of the clubhouse with the show's logo and text below it reading, "Oh, Toodles. Interesting." I thought to myself. We decided to watch the DVD as I took the disc out and put in my DVD player. The DVD started with the normal FBI warning screen and Walt Disney Home Entertainment and Disney's Fast Play logos. After that, it showed many previews from Playhouse Disney shows. Then it took me to the main menu. The menu had a zoomed-out background of the clubhouse, with Mickey standing far away in front of the clubhouse, and Toodles floating around close to the screen. I pressed play and the DVD started. With the episodes that were in order: Happy Birthday, Toodles, Mickey's Mouse Curses, and Oh Toodles. After these episodes, a warning came up. Warning: this episode, which was originally going to made for Season 3, was made by a former animator of Playhouse Disney, whose identity cannot be revealed right now for legal reasons. He was quickly fired due to the episode's content. This episode includes inappropriate language and extreme violence. If you are easily sensitive, watch at your own risk. Not again, I muttered. Advertisement Chapter 2, Toodles Gets a Virus. The theme song played normally, and it then showed the logo, but it was all glitchy looking. The episode's title. The logo then glitched into the episode's title card. But it was different. The background was red instead of blue and the text was black and in a robot font and the title read, "Oh Toodles Virus." I was puzzled by the title, but my brother got concerned. "Toodles, you better watch out," my brother gasped. The scene then faded to Toodles, but he looked sad as his screen started to glitch. Then it panned down to Mickey as he walked on screen. "Hey everybody. Welcome to my clubhouse," Mickey greeted. "Today, we're gonna end dash." Mickey was about to finish his sentence, until he was interrupted by a static-like noise. He looked around in confusion when he heard it. "Did you hear that strange noise?" Mickey asked the audience. He paused to let the audience answer. "Yeah, I heard it too." "What was that?" Mickey wondered. He heard the same sound again and turned to the camera. "Oh, that sounded like a broken computer of some kind," Mickey gasped. "Come on, let's go and see if we can find out what's wrong." Mickey walked over to the Anywhere area lever and pulled it. The Anywhere area then turned into Toodles' personal lounge, which would later appear in the Season 4 episode called Oh Toodles. Toodles was there, sitting on his chair, still sad and with static appearing on his face for a few seconds. Just then, Mickey walked up to him with a concerned look. He turned to the camera and asked, "Do you see where the noise is coming from?" "Yeah, it's Toodles." He turned to face Toodles and said, "Hi Toodles. Are you okay?" "I am not okay." Toodles sniffled. "Why not?" Mickey questioned. "I feel sick, and I keep glitching out. I think I have a virus of some kind," Toodles told Mickey. "A virus?" Mickey gasped. "Oh no." Then the doorbell rang. "Hold in Toodles, I have to see who's at the door," Mickey explained. Mickey walked to the door, as one of the handy helpers opened it. At the door was Donald, Daisy, Minnie, Goofy and Pluto. "Hi Mickey," Goofy greeted. "What's going on? Guys, I'm glad you're all here. Toodles has a virus. Mickey told the others." "Oh no," Minnie gasped. "Poor Toodles." "Gosh," Goofy muttered. "What are we gonna do? And how are we gonna get our mouseketeers without Toodles?" Donald asked. "I don't know," Mickey replied. "I think we're gonna need some help. Maybe Professor Mandrake can fix him," Daisy suggested. "Great idea, Daisy. I'll call him right now," Mickey reminded. Mickey then called Professor Mandrake over to the clubhouse and the screen transitioned to them standing in Toodles' lounge. "So Mickey, what seems to be the problem?" Professor Mandrake asked. "Toodles has a virus," Mickey told the professor. "My poor Toodles has a virus?" Professor gasped. "I must act quickly." He took a close look at Toodles and sighed. "This does not look good. This mysterious virus has already taken over most of Toodles' brain. If I install an antivirus I might be able to save him." Suddenly, Toodles' screen started to glitch out more than ever, as he let out a malfunctioning, glitchy scream. "Toodles?" Mickey questioned in a concerned tone. "Are you?" Toodles' face disappeared and his screen turned black. "New program installed successfully. Old program deleted." Toodles spoke in a deep robotic voice, as he got off his chair and turned to Mickey. "Assimilate," Toodles said. Mickey. "Toodles, what are you talking about?" Mickey asked. "I am no longer your helper, Mouse," Toodles berated. "The only thing I am capable of, and the only thing I want to do is mass destruction." Toodles' face appeared again, but now his eyes were red and angry, and the rest of his face was dark gray. "Gosh," Goofy gasped. "What's gotten into Toodles?" "Don't worry," Mandrake reminded, holding a disk in his hand. "I just need to install this antivirus and he'll be back to normal." "Not so fast," Toodles says, interrupting Mandrake, as Toodles shot a laser at the disk, destroying it. "Oh no," yelled Mandrake, "my antivirus. Now we cannot do anything. We're doomed." Toodles flew over to them sinisterly. "Indeed, you are. I'm afraid it is time for you all to die." "And how are you intending to kill us? You don't have arms," Donald pointed out. "Oh yeah? Watch this." Toodles smirked. Suddenly, two of the handy helpers appeared and attached themselves to Toodles. Their gloves turned from white to black, and they grew sharp claws in their fingers. "What the?" Mickey exclaimed. Pluto barked and growled aggressively at Toodles. "Pluto, don't get too close," Daisy shouted, while pointing at Toodles. Toodles picked up Pluto by the neck with his new arms and threw him at the wall. When he hit the wall, blood splattered, and there was a loud crack. Pluto was dead. "Oh no," Mickey gasped. He then over to Pluto's corpse. It had. Mickey then looked at his corpse and began crying. "No, Pluto," Mickey sobbed. "You were too young to die. Please calm down, Toodles," Daisy pleaded. "We're your friends. If you kill everyone, it won't even be the same anymore." "Shut up, you stupid duck. You will all be eliminated," Toodles yelled. "Are you kidding me?" Donald wondered. "This is absolute bullshit. This was shocking to me. I'd never heard a character say a curse word in a kid's show before." Toodles then shot a laser at Minnie, Donald, Daisy, Goofy and Professor Mandrake. The lasers blew them all up, causing even more blood to splatter on Mickey. "Is this over yet?" I asked. Toodles turned to Mickey, who looked up with an expression of pure horror. He opened his mouth to scream, but before he could, Toodles threw a saw blade at him, cutting his head off. "Goodbye, rat," he said, picking up Mickey's head. "This is only the beginning. Soon, all non-robots will be eliminated. But first, I must get myself some mouseketeers." The Mouseketeer song then played, but now Toodles was singing it. The Mouseketeer then started to glitch out, while the screen was glitching, and there was smoke coming out of the organ pipes. The 4 mouse-secatules were a chainsaw, an invisibility cloak, a super powerful laser, and finally, the mystery mouse-secatule. After the mouse-secatules appeared, Toodles then. After the weird mouse-secador song, Toodles grinned evilly. "Time to show them what I can do with my new program," Toodles declared. After he said, Toodles laughed evilly, flew towards the screen, and the scene transitioned to Chip and Dale having a conversation in the forest. Advertisement Chapter 3, Toodles Spree. "Hey Dale, have you seen Mickey and the others recently?" Chip wondered. "No," Dale answered. "But I did hear some scary loud noises coming from the clubhouse yesterday. I hope Mickey is okay." Just then, Toodles flew into the shot, startling Chip and Dale. "Toodles?" Dale asked. "Is that you?" "Affirmative," Toodles answered. "What happened to you?" Chip asked Toodles. "I do not have time to talk to you rodents. I have work to do," Toodles explained. "What sort of work?" Chip and Dale asked, confused. "Eliminating you," Toodles answered. "What?" Chip and Dale gasped. Toodles then revealed the first mouse-secatule, which was revealed to be a chainsaw. Chip and Dale gasped, as Toodles was about to kill and slice Chip and Dale. "Prepare to see your goodbyes, forever," Toodles said. "Wait Toodles, no don't wear your free," Chip said, but it was too late. Toodles then put the chainsaw into his hand into a chainsaw and used it to slice Chip and Dale. Chip and Dale screamed in agony, as they were being sawed. It then faded to Clarabelle working at her Moomart. She looked sad. "Oh dear," she sighed. "Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy, Goofy and Pluto have been missing for a week now. I hope they are okay." Then her phone rang. She picked it up, and another loud glitchy scream came out of it. "Hello?" she questioned. Then, the lights went out. Just then, Toodles teleported into the shot behind Clarabelle. Toodles then used the second mouse-secatule, which was an invisibility cloak. He snuck up behind her, before turning visible again and put his hands around her head. Then, he twisted her head, causing her neck to snap. Clarabelle fell to the ground, dead, and Toodles flew away. It then zoomed in on her corpse before transitioning to Pete, who was sitting in Mickey Park, reading a newspaper and looking worried. "This is terrible," Pete said worriedly. "First Mickey and all his friends went missing, and now Clarabelle has been found dead." Pete stood up. "I have to find out who did this." Suddenly, Toodles appeared behind Pete, startling him. "Whoa!" Pete yelped. "Toodles, what's gotten into you? Stop scaring me like that." Then Pete had an idea. "Hey, maybe you can help me find out who's responsible for Mickey going missing and Clarabelle dying." "Negative," Toodles replied. "I know who is responsible, but I cannot tell you who." "Why not?" Pete asked, confused. "Because it wasn't me," Toodles berated. Pete was about to say something, but before he could, Toodles then revealed the next mouse-secatule, a powerful laser. "Oh boy," Pete muttered. As the laser got closer, he screamed and got out of the way. "Hannah, you missed me," he called. Toodles muttered to himself. "I need something else to kill him, but what?" Toodles decided to pick the mystery mouse-secatule. "Everybody say mystery mouse-secatule exclamation point," Toodles said to the audience, before revealing what the tool was, a flamethrower. Toodles then burned Pete with the flamethrower, as he screamed in anguish. Pete's body fell down to the ground, completely burnt. "Step 1 of my plan, eliminate Mickey and his friends, complete," Toodles announced. "Now to begin Step 2. Advertisement Chapter 4, Toodles' Plan in Action." He then flew back into the clubhouse. "And now, I shall control the entire clubhouse," he exclaimed, while hacking the mouse-secador. The mouse-secador was the same as Toodles then started to take control of the clubhouse, as it changed the appearance of the clubhouse. The head now looked like with a mix-up of Toodles and Mickey. The glove balloon became a robotic hand with the sharp claws. The leg had red glowing lights, and the shoe had the windows shattered, and there was a sign reading Toodles' lair. The slide was metallic. The fence was chrome and had spikes all over it. The garage was robotic themed. Pluto's doghouse was broken, and everything else turned metallic with the same colors as Toodles. This clubhouse is now my new lair. Toodles spoke in a demonic tone. He turned one of his ears into a satellite. Now for step 3 of my plan. I'm going to send a message out to everyone to either join me or die. He got a microphone out and began to speak. I've come to make an announcement. It's time for the robots to take over. Join me and you will be turned into a robot. Refuse and you will be destroyed. Toodles exclaimed into his microphone, which then came out of all the speakers in Mickey Park. It then showed a montage of Toodles within the clubhouse turning all of the people and the park itself into a robotic world. After the montage, it showed Toodles standing on top of his clubhouse within its spot, with an entire army of robots looking up at him. Some of the robots even resembled the characters who died. Then Toodles looked down at his army of robots. Attention all of my robots. I am your leader. You will do as I say, and you will not fight back in any way, shape, or form, and if you do, you'll be terminated by me. Do you all understand me? Toodles shouted. Affirmative, Master Toodles. The robots chorused. Great. This is our world now, a world where robots rule. Toodles announced. The robots then cheered, as they all marched off screen, as Toodles looked at the camera and said, and as for you viewers, I'll let you join me too. And if you refuse, you'll be annihilated immediately. Now then, stand up, my minions, it's time to do the robot mouse cadence. Advertisement Chapter 5, What a Hot Dog Day. Toodles flew inside the clubhouse, as the hot dog dance song by They Might Be Giants began playing like normal, except now instead of Mickey and his friends dancing, it was Toodles and some of his robot minions. During the instrumental break of the song, Toodles talked to the camera again. Boy, this sure has been fun. First I got to kill Mickey and all his friends, then I took over the clubhouse and started a robot army, and now we rule the world. What a hot dog day. Toodles and the robots kept dancing and started walking outside, as They Might Be Giants kept singing, hot dog, hot diggity dog. It's a brand new day, watch waiting for. Get up, stretch out, stomp on the floor. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. The other robots danced off screen, while Toodles stayed in place and the song continued. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. We're splitting the scene, we're full of beans, so long forever to Mickey Mouse. He's dead. Toodles laughed. And the Mickey Mouse Club House. They Might Be Giants sang, as the song ended and the clubhouse stayed there instead of disappearing. So long minions, see you next time. Toodles exclaimed before walking off screen laughing evilly, as the Mickey iris closed as usual. Chapter 6, It's All Over. Then it faded to the credits from Season 2, but they were different. All the words in the credits were just random jumbled letters, and instead of it showing clips from the episode, it was just a dark background with Mickey's ghost glowing red, with the ghosts of all the other dead characters behind him, and the credits underneath them all. The music playing in the background was a sad-sounding music box version of the original theme song. Mickey then began to speak to us. It's all gone. Toodles took everything from us, our clubhouse and our lives. It's all over for us. If you can hear us, please stop him, somehow. It's too late for us to be saved, sniff, but you can still save yourself, ellipsis points. Mickey then immediately started to break down into tears, as the credits ended and it cut to the logos, which were also off. The Walt Disney Television Animation logo's background was black, and the castle was rusty and in fire. The Playhouse Disney original logo was also rusty and blood-soaked. The grass was also dead and the tree and bird were gone. After the episode, it took me back to the menu. I was so stunned. I didn't want to destroy the DVD since the episode was probably lost media, so instead I hid it away in my closet. Hopefully, that'll be the last time I find a lost episode of one of my favorite shows. Or will it? To be continued.